What up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It looks like an hour or two ago, I think, right? XG just dropped a song, A Million Places. Okay, so this is a shot from a live. We're gonna dive in. Do me a favor. I got lyrics pulled up. They're in English. I don't know if the whole song's in English. I always pull up English translations just in case. But go support XG. Go like. Go subscribe. If you guys follow my channel at all, you know that I'm a fan. So, but if you're new here, you definitely need to go check these girls out. They are taking over the world. But we got Million Places. Yeah, we're one place at a time. These girls have been all over the place. So go support. Love to have you here as well. Please like, comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. It's cool, like when they're running tours and stuff like that. Like and they've been, man, they work hard. If you think about like the sort of how their drops have worked in the past couple years, you're always just like, how do they find time to like sit back and get into a studio, right? But I don't think they sleep. They sleep on airplanes. But let's and I know I have a ton of their. I was doing pretty good for a minute there with keeping up with the vlog type stuff, but it's they're long, and I know I got to run some of those back, and I will. But let's go. One second here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna run that back. I'm just gonna cover it just in case. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'll deal with that later.
I just touched down in H-Town and spent last night in H-Town and then woke up in New York City. What's it like in Paris lately? Wide awake like the city never sleeps. One too many things I never seen. No place I'd rather be than being in the middle of your life. Dreamed a lot of things that would right around different city names that we can't pronounce till you held us down. No matter where we are, we're looking for you everywhere we go. Reaching your hands while we on the road. All around the world, all around the globe. We love you in a million ways and a million places.
Yo, so this is we're right now we're showing love to the fans. This is to commemorate I think the first world tour, right? And they sound fantastic. Chisa sounds fantastic. They all sound great. Touchdown in A-Town. So we know where A-Town's at. We know where H-Town's at. Woke up in New York. What's it like in Paris? So we're just initially bouncing around the States, and then we're headed over to France. But that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, this is, you got your, they're in their R&B vibe right now, but this one's for the fans. This one's for the fans. Thanks, girls.
Hands while we on the road, all around the world, all around the globe. We love you in a million ways and a million places. Touched by the shining lights, hearing your voices in every line, crossing every sea, every borderline. We love you in a million ways and a million places.
Dude, the vocal lineup right now sounding smooth. I'm saying.
In a million ways and a million places. In a million places. In a million places. Ooh, we love you in a million places. 6 p.m. I'm watching sunset in LA. Shooting TikToks on top of Golden Gate. I push my way through the Brooklyn banks. I'm always switching scenery, so you know I'll be on my way. I'm off to breaking boundaries in each and every state, city, or place, just to see the smile in your face, huh? Word up, I had to pick up the slang. Hope I remember I'm still picking my brain.
Yo, we got a little slow, vibey rap. This is so throwback with Jern and Amy there. I'm gonna run that back a little. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying this.
Wait through the Brooklyn bank set in LA. Ooh. Shooting TikToks on top of Golden Gate. I push my way through the Brooklyn banks. I'm always switching scenery, so you know I'll be on my way. I'm off to breaking boundaries in each and every state, city, or place, just to see the smile in your face, huh? Word up, I had to pick up the slang. Hope I remember I'm still picking my brain.
Word up, I had to pick up the slang. Hope I remember I'm still picking my brain. Bars. I want to go skateboarding with Jurin. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Anyways, let's go.
Dreamed a lot of things, now we're right around different city names that we can't pronounce. Still you held us down, no matter where we are.
And Juria too. Like I gotta be honest, man. Like I've been so impressed with her growth. Like just because she seems like, or initially when I was introduced, like when you watch the live stuff, kind of probably a shyer, one, with crazy talent, and you know how I feel about her. We've talked about her a ton, but it's been really cool to kind of watch her confidence grow. She's a special one.
Looking for you everywhere we go, reaching your hands when we on the road, all around the world, all around the globe. We love you in a million ways, in a million places. Touched by the shining lights, hearing your voices in every line, crossing every sea, every borderline. We love you in a million ways, in a million places.
Those harmonies are tight. With Chisa and Jurin, and then you got the surrounding kind of vocals. That was done well on the chorus.
There's no place like home. I'm holding it close. I'm taking it with me. It's part of my soul. Just like the memories, yeah. They stay with me, yeah. They never leave, yeah. No. Looking for you everywhere we go, reaching your hands when we on the road, all around the world, all around the globe. We love you in a million ways, in a million places. Touched by the shining lights, hearing your voices in every line, crossing every sea, every borderline. We love you in a million ways, in a million places. In a million places. In a million places. In a million places. Ooh, we love you in a million places. See you in a million places.
Fire. What, Maya don't get a rap verse? I'm just kidding. It's cool and it's interesting. Just like, even though like I was even late to kind of pick it up on them, that I recognized a lot of that footage. I knew exactly where they were in all those most of those places. Like I said, I still have to run back some of the vlog stuff. That was really sweet. It's weird. It's like, when artists do songs like that, groups, whatever, it almost comes off like this one was meant to as a thank you, right? But sometimes like it's like sometimes like artists will do this like as somewhat of like a farewell. And it's almost like gives you this sad feeling of like, oh no, but it's just like, no, the tours that we got done with the tour. And right now we want to thank our fans. That's what that was about. But when you start like showing a bunch of throwback footage, it like, for whatever reason in my head, it's like almost like in memory of this moment, and just remember the good times and the sisterhood and the bond that we had, and remember the great times with the fans. And I'm like, dude, y'all are just getting started. But song's fire. I'm glad that they got through tour. I hope they had a lot of fun. It looks like they did. They've got this this cool thing, this mesh, this chemistry, this cohesion. I don't know. That a lot of groups like don't really have. So it really is like, they, I think they actually enjoy hanging out with each other. A lot of groups don't have that. They do their business and then they're like, I'm not a big fan of this person. I'm going to spend some time, and they get clicky, especially with groups with 7 people, right? Um, so it's really cool to see how, that love shared, and how sort of codependent they are on kind of just building each other up. I think that's really special, and uh, and the amount of love they have for their fans. They just made a damn song for them, right? Fire, fire. It's cool to run back all that footage, and it was very well put together, super fun. A lot of the, when they drop a music video, I'm like, what kind of crazy ass concept are we gonna get right now? Just, and and how much, how many things can we fit on our fingernails? And how many colors is Hanada gonna have on, right? But it wasn't like that. This is just, it's throwback footage, and they laid a track on it. So very, very, very cool. Go support XG. Go like, go subscribe. I loved it. We'll keep it moving to the next. Can't wait to see what these girls have in store in the future. A very bright future beyond taking over the world. Once they get done with that, the universe. They go back to their homeland. Maybe show us where they're from. You guys think it's Japan? I don't think it's. I don't think it's Japan. We'll talk to you on the next.